Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a great Wednesday. Well, today, as you can see, we have another unbagging. That means that we have a review. So let's find out what is in this bag. If I can get it open here. Nice thick padded envelope. Well, I see cross stitch, so that's always a good sign. Let me get it out of the bag. All right. We have 2 stamped cross stitch kits, and these come from the OneDaySaving store. And if they have any specials or if I have any discount codes, I will put that right in here. And that way you can check it out. This is part 1 of my review for them. Part 2 will be this afternoon, 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, USA. So let's take the first kit. And it is 29 by 40. It was $6.95. It's a Joy Sunday. In fact, they both are. So let's get this out of its tight Joy Sunday bag, if I can get it out of there. And I can show you the picture. Let's get, well, sorry, let's get it right side up. And we have 2 cats playing with string. So it says cats playing with a ball of string. Okay. We're going to just call this cats playing. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of cute. I'm not sure how detailed it's going to be. Maybe it'll be more than I thought. There is a ton of back stitching, especially around the cats and in the stonework and on that door. Some down in here. So yeah, we'll just have to see how this all goes. We have 33 colors. So we have 28 colors in full stitch. We have 6 colors in half stitch. And 1 in French knot. And 6 colors in back stitch. But you can see all of that back stitching. It reminds me of Peter Rabbit with his mom and little sisters, you know, Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail. Don't ask why I remembered that. But anyway, but it was really small and there was a lot of back stitching to it. So let's go back here and see what we have for colors. Now, there is no 310 black. And let me see if I know any of these colors. No 3371, no 939. We do have a crew for the white. And anything else that I might know? Nope. So yeah, this will be a wild card. Let's take a look at those colors. Does come on the nice thread card that tells you how many strands you have, DMC number, and the product or the thread card number. Does have 2 needles. Does have the project number here. So looks like we have some purples. I believe that that's your accrue. I'm not real sure. Let me take it apart. Oh, let's bend that down so we don't lose those needles because we might actually need those. But over here we have a wide array of greens, kind of a burnt orange in 2 shades, some greens and browns and blues. So very nice. Very nice. Nice wide variety. This is a partial. That means you don't do canvas corner to corner. It is, gotta move this, serged all the way around. Very nicely printed. It is 122 stitches by 174. So you have your back stitching here. These are your regular stitches. They go up to here. And then from here to here, you have your half cross stitch and your French knot. It does tell you the name up on top. But very nicely printed. This canvas has not been wet. Yay! Every time you get one of those that's not wet is like a victory, but I will hold that up so you can see how clear the symbols are. Very nicely done. But see where this white part is? You don't have to stitch anything there. Let's give it a quick measure. But yeah, I think it's a good kit. So it's 40 centimeters or 15 3/4 inches by, a little over 20, well, about 29.5 centimeters or a little over 17.5 inches. The actual picture size is 8 and a little over 8 3/4 inches by 12.5 inches or just a tad over 31.5 centimeters. So it's not real big. A lot of dense stitching, and then you'll have the back stitching, but at least the canvas is big enough to support all that back stitching. Sometimes they get them so small, it's really hard to tell where to put your back stitching. So, yeah. I don't know, I thought I smelled something funny. That was weird. All right. This is time 2 of this, because we had this kit before. It is 54 by 63, $17.19. And I ordered this twice. So let's see if this one is a good kit. It is longevity. I can't say that word. Yeah. Long life. Oh, just kidding. It is the red crowned cranes again. 14 count. And I really evidently like this pattern. I had no idea that the other was going to be bad. I don't remember even what store I got that from, but they are sending me another one. I do remember that much. This only has 20 colors. There is a lot of 310 black, no 939, but you have 938, which looks like a dark brown. No 3371, you have 3770, which is that butter color, and B5200 for the white. It is very well printed pattern. It is straight cross stitch. There's no back stitch, half stitch, or anything extra. I think it'll carry itself. This is a 12-part booklet, and it's all divided out into numbers here. 256 stitches by 304. And, you know, I'm not so concerned about the color at this point. I just want to see a decent canvas. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Very, very nice. It does have great big areas, but I can at least see the symbols on this one, unlike the last one. So I am thrilled sick that it's not wet, because I really wanted to do this. So, yeah. And lots of background. Yeah. But very simple, easy stitching. And you've only got, what did I say, 20 colors. And I think that'll carry this whole thing. I mean, I don't think that's going to be a problem, because those are the only colors of it. You know, you're not trying to get a whole bunch of shading in this. There's going to be some shading, of course. Like in these orangish flowers, there's 2 or 3 tones in each one of those. But I think 20 colors, you know, any other time I'd complain, but yeah. So let's measure this while we got this out. It is serged, of course, all the way around. The name of the kit is embossed on the top. Nice big key. 62.5 centimeters by 24.5 inches. And this one is 54.5 centimeters or 21.5 inches. Actual is, looks like 18 1/4 if I could just talk, 18¼ inches or 46½ centimeters by almost, or a little over 54½ centimeters or 21½ inches. So it's a nice size, but it's big, and you're going to have lots of background area. So I wouldn't even know where to begin on this. Maybe, I know it won't be the background, let's put it that way. Maybe I'll start up here with one of these cranes, but I'm thrilled and happy that it's not wet, or had been wet. Sometimes I've gotten them and they feel damp. So all the thread is on one thread card. So here's all your extra 310 black. This is extra number 19. So we have golds, we have yellows, we have kind of a buff color. But here's where all the prize is, right here. Yeah, and more 310 black on this edge. But look at the reds, the oranges, the pinks, kind of a medium salmon color. You even have kind of a turquoisey green, sort of. Beautiful reds. Just gorgeous, gorgeous colors. And I think that that black is just going to make that pop. And that is all that I got from OneDaySaving. Thank you, OneDaySaving. I love them both, and I am thrilled sick that they were both right on the money as far as being able to see all the symbols and everything. Nice big keys on both of them. Thank you. Now, they do have diamond painting, cross stitch, and paint by number. They have tools and crafts for all of that, and then some. They always have a wide, huge selection of things to do. So, and they always have great prices and great selections. And I'm sure they're having a spring sale right now, because most stores are. So do check them out and see what you can find, or what suits you. Thank you for watching today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.